Hi, I'm Anna. Welcome to Mrs. English Channel. Today, we'll learn English in a fun and simple way. By the end of this video, you'll be able to master how to learn good English speaking skills. Have you ever felt like you have all the English words in your head, but when you open your mouth to speak, they just disappear? You know the grammar, you know the vocabulary, but you still feel frozen?
Oh, Anna, that happens to me all the time. It is the worst feeling. I feel like my brain just stops working.
Exactly, Sam, and that is what we call the fluency gap. It is the distance between what you know and what you can actually say. Today, we are not just going to learn new words. We are going to learn the methods to close that gap. We are going to change the way you practice so you can speak freely, confidently, and naturally.
That sounds perfect because I have been studying textbooks for years, but I still get nervous when I have to order a coffee or talk to a stranger.
And that is very common, Sam. Most students focus on the wrong things. They focus on perfection. Today, we are going to focus on connection. We have 5 major secrets to cover today, along with some very important practice dialogues. Are you ready to get started?
I am ready. Let's do this.
Great. Let's look at the first major key to speaking well. It is not about grammar. It is about input and imitation.
Input and imitation? You mean like copying someone?
Yes, specifically a technique called shadowing. Sam, tell me, how do you usually practice listening?
Well, I usually listen to a podcast or watch a movie, and I try to understand the story.
That is good for comprehension, but it does not help your mouth muscles. English speaking is a physical activity. Your tongue, lips, and jaw need to move in new ways. Shadowing means you listen to a sentence and you repeat it immediately, trying to copy the exact speed and emotion.
Can we try an example?
Of course. I will say a sentence. I want you to listen and then repeat it exactly how I said it. Not just the words, but the music of the sentence. Ready?
Ready.
Here is the sentence. I've been thinking about moving to a new city.
I've been thinking about moving to a new city.
That was good, Sam, but it was a little bit robotic. You said every word clearly. But native speakers blend words. Listen to how I say I have been. It sounds like I've been, and moving to sounds like moving to.
Okay, let me listen again.
I've been thinking about moving to a new city.
I've been thinking about moving to a new city.
Much better. Do you feel the rhythm? It goes up and down.
Yes, it feels faster, but also smoother.
Exactly. To learn good speaking skills, you must stop reading with your eyes and start reading with your ears. You need to mimic the sound.
So I should do this with movies or YouTube videos?
Yes, pick a favorite character. When they say a line, pause the video and say it back. Mimic their anger, their happiness, or their surprise. This connects the emotion to the English words.
I like that. It feels like acting.
It is acting. Speaking a new language is like putting on a new personality. Now, let's move to the second key, the narrator technique.
The narrator technique? What is a narrator?
A narrator is the voice in a movie that describes what is happening. To learn speaking skills, you need to speak more. But Sam, you don't always have a partner, right?
Correct. Usually I am alone in my room studying.
So you must become the narrator of your own life. You need to describe what you are doing while you are doing it.
You mean talk to myself out loud?
Yes, it might feel silly at first, but it is powerful. For example, if you are making coffee, say it out loud. Sam, pretend you are making a cup of tea right now. Narrate it for me.
Okay, I am taking the cup, I am putting water in the kettle, I am waiting for the water to boil.
That is a great start, but let's make it more natural. Instead of I am taking, try I'm grabbing a mug. Instead of putting water, try filling up the kettle.
Okay, I'm grabbing a mug, I'm filling up the kettle, now I'm turning it on.
Perfect. By doing this, you realize which vocabulary words you are missing in your daily life. If you reach for a spoon but don't know the word for stir, you will learn it immediately because you need it right then.
That makes sense. It connects the English to the action.
Precisely. Now, this leads us to our third major point, and this is where many students fail. It is called chunks, not words.
Chunks? Like pieces of something?
Yes. Sam, what is the word for decision?
Decision. It means to choose something.
Good, but if you want to say you did a decision, what verb do you use? Do you do a decision? Do you have a decision?
I am not sure. I usually say I made a decision.
Correct. Make a decision is a chunk. It is a collocation, words that naturally go together. If you only learn the word decision, you will struggle to speak. If you learn the chunk, make a decision, you are ready to speak instantly.
I see, so I shouldn't memorize lists of single words?
No, never learn a word alone. Always learn it with its friends. Let's look at another one. What about the word effort?
Effort? Trying hard?
Correct. Do we do an effort?
No, we make an effort.
Yes, another chunk. What about advice?
We give advice?
Yes, we give advice or we take advice. We do not say advice. Learning these chunks helps you speak faster because your brain doesn't have to build the sentence from zero. The pieces are already built.
That is really helpful. I waste a lot of time trying to match verbs and nouns in my head.
We will practice more of those in our dialogue section. But first, the fourth key. Don't fear the mistake.
This is the hardest one for me, Anna. I hate making mistakes. I feel embarrassed.
Sam, a mistake is not a failure. A mistake is data. It is information. When you make a mistake, it shows you exactly what you need to learn next. If you never speak, you never make mistakes, and you never improve.
So I should be happy when I mess up?
You should be curious. Ask yourself, why did I say it that way? How would a native speaker say it?
Okay, I will try to be braver.
Wonderful. Now we are going to move into our interactive dialogue practice. This is the most important part of our lesson. We will act out realistic situations.
Okay.
In these scenarios, Sam, I want you to be yourself, an English learner. You might make some mistakes. I will correct them and explain why. Then we will ask our listeners to repeat the correct version.
Sounds good. What is the first scenario?
Scenario 1, making plans. We are friends trying to decide what to do this weekend. You start.
Hey, Anna, are you free in the weekend?
Pause right there. That is a very common small mistake. You said in the weekend.
Yes. Is that wrong?
It is not natural. We usually say on the weekend or simply this weekend. We don't use in for days or weekends.
Ah, okay. Let me try again. Hey, Anna, are you free on the weekend?
Much better. Yes, I am. What do you want to do?
I suggest to go to the cinema.
Okay, another pause. I suggest to go is grammatically incorrect. After suggest, we usually use the ing form if we are talking about an activity. So you should say, I suggest going to the cinema.
Oh, that is tricky. I suggest going to the cinema.
Or to sound even more natural and friendly, you could say, how about we go to the cinema? Or do you feel like going to the cinema?
Do you feel like sounds very nice. Let me use that. Do you feel like going to the cinema?
That sounds perfect, Sam. I would love to.
Great. I will wait you at the entrance.
One more tiny correction. We don't wait someone. We wait for someone.
Prepositions are so hard. I will wait for you at the entrance.
Excellent. Now, listeners, I want you to practice these natural phrases. I will say them and I want you to repeat after me aloud. Do you feel like going to the cinema? I suggest going to the movies.
Could I have the chicken, please?
Yes. Now put it all together.
Excuse me, I think there has been a mistake. This isn't what I ordered. Could I have the chicken, please?
That was beautiful, Sam. Very polite and very clear.
It feels different. I feel more like a gentleman.
Listeners, let's practice this polite language. Repeat after me. I think there's been a mistake.
Exactly. Number 2, to beat around the bush.
That sounds funny. What does it mean?
It means avoiding the main topic, talking about everything else except the important thing.
So if I want to ask for a salary raise, but I am too nervous, I am beating around the bush?
Yes, you might talk about the weather or your coffee instead of the money. And number 3, to hit the nail on the head.
Ouch.
It means to describe a situation exactly right, to be 100% correct.
So, Anna, your advice today hits the nail on the head?
I hope so, Sam. I hope so. Listeners, let's repeat these 3 idioms. Let's break the ice. Stop beating around the bush. You hit the nail on the head. We have covered so much today. We talked about shadowing, narrating, chunks, and mindset. But Sam, there is one final tip I want to give everyone.
What is it?
Consistency is more important than intensity.
What do you mean?
It is better to practice speaking for 10 minutes every day than to study for 5 hours once a week. Your mouth muscles need daily exercise.
That is a relief. I can find 10 minutes a day.
That is all you need.
Talk to yourself in the shower. Shadow a video while you eat breakfast. Make it a habit, not a chore.
This has been really motivating, Anna. I feel like I have a plan now.
That makes me so happy, Sam. And to our listeners, remember, English is a tool for communication, not a test of perfection. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every mistake is a step toward fluency. Be proud of yourself for learning.
Yes, you are doing a great job. Keep going.
Let's do a quick recap of the 5 pillars we learned today. 1. Input and imitation. Use the shadowing technique to copy the music of the language. 2. The narrator. Describe your daily life out loud to yourself. 3. Chunks. Learn phrases like make a decision, not just single words. 4. Mindset. Embrace mistakes as data. 5. Intonation. Don't be a robot, use emotion.
And don't forget the idioms.
Right. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you practice these techniques, I promise you will see a huge change in your speaking skills.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to subscribe to Mrs. English channel for daily tips and English practice. See you in the next video. Goodbye for now.